is Payal here, your trainer, and today I am going to explain a very important part of speaking English, which is public speaking and speech presentation. So, my dear students, first and foremost, I would like to explain what is public speaking and speech presentation. Then, in the next part, I will be explaining how you can be an effective public speaker. Okay, so listen very attentively, it's a very important module. Okay, and it will help you to face debates, extempores, group discussion, lot of things, right? So my dear students, stay connected with your trainer here, Payal. Okay, so let's start now. What is public speaking? The ability to speak before a group of people is a valuable asset as well as an important talent. Like an actor or actress on stage, a public speaker carries his audience along or disappoints both himself and the audience. Public speaking and speech therapy is not an all comers affair. The skill and strategies needed to deliver earned speech are needed to be acquired by everyone, irrespective of the person's field of endeavor. So, it is often said that there is nothing more important to one's education than knowing how to express oneself. So, public speaking is easy if the public speaker allows it to be. In any case, there are few pointers that one needs to know which make public and speech presentation less difficult. Above all, the speaker must know his audience thoroughly in terms of their needs, attitude, background, interests, and etc. So, what happens? There is no gainsaying the fact that man is not an island, and for this reason, there is a need for social interaction. Like an actor or an actress on stage, the public speaker performs excellently well and succeeds in carrying his audience along, or performs poorly and fails to get across them and really capture the attention of his audience. So, in effect, he ends up disappointing both himself as well as his listeners, who invariably needs to get something important from him. So, it is therefore important at this juncture to point out that the ability to speak before a group of people is a valuable talent, as well as it is an important asset which one needs to have in order to perform the task ahead of him perfectly well. Okay, and speech communication or speaking is a specialized form of communication which requires careful study, and it is not necessary an all corners affair, though every healthy person makes 1,001 or so utterances daily. So, most often, this is done without paying much attention to the standard form of organized sound production. Speaking mirrors us and serves as a formidable tool for others to judge us, and wrong presentation of speeches may give wrong impression of what we intend or what we are. So, public speaking is what? It's all about sharing information, ideas, or opinions on a particular issue of interest and importance to your audience. And in other words, the major task of a public speaker is to hold his audience interest and attention on a given topic for a stipulated period of time. And unfortunately, a brilliant person may fail in speech presentation even with his brilliant phrases. So, in public speaking, my dear students, the speech serves as the pivot of the basic things. the speaker, the subject under discussion, and the audience whom the speech is meant for. So, public communication or speaking is a third concentric setting, face to face communication in which one person speaks while a considerable number of other people listen. So, invariably, this exchange of message is usually between a person who is referred to as the speaker or the source, for he receives the stimulus and acts on it, while the remaining others just play a complementary role, which is to listen to the speaker. So, however, in some cases, the members of the audience, in addition to playing a complementary role, make their own contributions in terms of further discussions or asking questions. So, speaking can be said to be a natural trait of human beings, just as cows are endowed with the ability to move and dogs to bark. In the same way, the human species are endowed with the ability to talk or speak, for they are regarded as the talking animal. However, there is need for skills and strategies needed in the preparation and delivery of speeches. There is no gainsaying the fact that a good speech requires careful preparation. This is because a lot of things are involved in. So basically, the speaker should have the ability to persuade. One cannot be effective in public speaking and speech presentation without having the ability to influence or persuade or to make the other people to see things the way he is seeing them. This needs a lot of convictions. Okay, so it is of the view that persuasion is an audience concentrated aspect of human communication. To convince people, one needs to know the best way to adopt his message to the needs, right, and dispositions, values, expectations, and attitude of his audience. So, first of all, a public speaker needs to have confidence, in this case, a self confidence that is based on a skill in a particular subject or a given topic. There are, of course, necessary steps in preparing and delivering a speech. The essential of public speaking, therefore, cannot be emphasized, whether one is a lawyer, banker, engineer, teacher, doctor, or what have you. He needs to be abreast with the skills and strategies needed for public speaking. So it is often said that there is nothing more important to one's education than knowing how to express oneself. One may have valuable ideas or information, but such ideas or information will remain useless if the person who has such ideas cannot express himself. So as professionals in every field of human endeavor, we do not only have to have a mastery of the subject matter, but will also need to have the ability of publicly present that knowledge or idea of ours to other people. So my dear students, I explained you what is public speaking and the speaking ability, right? You have to understand what are you going to present in front of your audience. Your speech presentation should be marvelous. Okay, I explained you what is public speaking and speech presentation, right? So my dear, in the next video I am going to explain the skills and the strategies. Okay, so till then, stay connected with your trainer here, Payal. Till then, thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.